This Furniture Command Center video is all about two-factor authentication. This is a new feature that FCC released in 2025, and although it's optional, it can give dealerships a little bit of extra security for those users if they choose to. By default, if you turn this feature on, it will send a token to your email address, but as we'll demonstrate here today, you can change that to be text messages or use an authenticator app. So here I have this example open, and I have a password manager on my computer. I use 1Password, but you could also use 1Pass or LastPass or any other option that's out there on the market. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in my information here. The next page that I get is asking me for my token. So depending on what you have set up, in this case I have the default, which is just email. It'll send you an email with the token in it. Here's an example of what that email would look like. Each authentication token is a 6-digit number, and it will expire within 15 minutes. So in this case, you can just cut and paste this directly into your login page, and that will take you right into FCC. So here's an example of that. Underneath, we have the option to save this trusted device. You can save up to 5 different devices. Those could be browsers on your computer, your phone, your tablet. And when you do that, it won't prompt you for this two-factor authentication for up to 60 days. Click Validate Token. All right, it takes me back into my home page. Now you can change your authentication setting by going under My Account, Account Information. Here's the two-factor authentication settings here. The default is email, of course, but you can pick and choose to send it via text. In that case, you can pick which phone number to send. Just pick the correct one, click Send Text, and you'll get a text message with a 6-digit code. Put it in here underneath the code and click Validate, and then moving forward, FCC will use that phone number. You can also pick to choose Authenticator app. Again, I'm using 1Pass, so as soon as it sees that, 1Pass wants to save it for me, and then it will incorporate that into the login process. So here's an example of what that looks like for 1Pass. So here inside 1Pass, it's got my username and password, and here's my one-time token that automatically rotates every 30 days. And when I log in, it'll automatically plug that into the site for me. Alternatively, you can use any of the third-party apps that are on your phone, like Google Authenticator, Microsoft Authenticator. Any of those apps will work. You just scan that QR code, and it'll set up this FCC into the Authenticator app and give you that same one-time token every 30 seconds. As a result, you can pick email, text, or Authenticator app in order to complete that two-factor authentication. If you run into any issues, an administrator can temporarily remove that two-factor authentication from your account, and they can do that, and it lasts up to about 15 minutes to get you to log in if you're at a temporary spot where you can't get your Authenticator app or your text message. They can let you bypass that for a short period of time. Otherwise, if you have any questions or comments about how this works, feel free to reach out to our support team. Thanks for watching.